Well, hello guys, it's Lego Show TV here, and this time, as you can see, we are doing the big one. This is the Lego Legends of Chima Fire vs. Ice set. This is the Phoenix Flying Fire Temple, set 70146, ages 9 to 14, and has a whopping 1,301 pieces. And has 7 minifigures. We have Fluminox in his awesome new form, and Flinks, Flotrax, Tormach, Laella, and Stelthor, and Boom Boom. I already have the set built. I originally had the intro made at Disney, but I had to delete it for some purposes, and so here we are doing it again. And as you can see, enter Fire Chi Power Mode. And then, yeah. Gotta move the camera a little bit just to get this thing on the screen. And then the back of the box with all the features. So let's get to it. And check this bad boy out right now. Alright, so here's the first part of the set. It is a saber-tooth tank. Or I can just call it an ice tank, because that's kind of what it is. And because it fires ice and it's the vehicle for the villains. And the first feature off here is that there's a lever in the back that's, well, pushy thingy, that you push, and the claws at the front here move very well. Move together in secrecy, and you can see the way that the wheels are designed, and it has kind of the Scorpion Stinger back wheel look to it, and it has one of those mammoth stomper pieces, also used in Fire, and they use Ice Filter Glider. And another feature is that you can put Stelthor in here. I think that's the character that's supposed to go in here. I've got so many I don't even know which one comes in here. The set, which Stelthor comes in the set, because I can't keep up with all the Stelthors I have. And now this part slides off, and you can convert it, and it's a flying saber-tooth, which is cool, I guess. But on the other side, it's really kind of weird. I mean, honestly, a flying saber-tooth, and you can shoot balls. You really don't need to see that. So yeah, and then here's the part that's left. You can see that it's exposed, and you can see stickers and stuff, and how that mechanical part works there more clearly. Like I said, it's very thought out with the rubber band. It stretches to a limit. So, yeah. And there's a sticker right there with a chi crystal on top. Alright, now on to the characters. Alright, so the first character we have here is Fluminox. I was skeptical in starting with him, but yeah. As you can see, he has very nice look to him, better than the other one. Just to compare, I'll get him real quick. Ignore that. Here is the other Fluminox for comparison. I know it has a totally different harness piece, but yeah. And as you can see, it's the same head piece as before. And if we take off this harness piece, and it looks amazing. I mean, it's like awesome and way better than the other ones we've got. I kind of want to call it legendary mode for him. Power Ranger reference, yes. So yeah, really awesome job Lego with this. And as you can see, he has this big staff thing, which honestly isn't anything fancy. And so, yeah, it's not really anything fancy. But as you can see, it has a skirt, which I'm not a big fan of because you try to walk him around and it wants to come off. But the detailing on it is amazing. And here he is without the harness piece. And yeah, it's Fluminox for you. Get on to the next character. Next character up here is Flowtrax, and as you can see, he is one of the other phoenixes besides Fluminox and Flinx and Frax and the other one. He is very nice, and he has this weapon, which I don't know what it is, and it is very nice weapon there. And you can see his torso print, or not torso printing, but head printing is similar to the one on Fluminox, but different. And then you can see the torso and leg printing, and the back detail, and that is Flowtrax. The next character up here is Flinx. He is the small character of the set. And he is the kid of Fluminox, and he is awesome. And he carries this weapon right here. And so, yeah, it's very nice. And he has very nice detailing under the face. Very different than the one that Flowtrax and Fluminox and the other phoenixes have, since he is a kid. And I love what they did to the wings, since he is a kid and they have to find his spark that he gets in Flinx's Ultimate Phoenix. And yeah, there's the torso detailing, and that is Flinx. And there's one more look at his face. The next character up here is our first lioness, female lion. It is Laella, and she is very nice. And she comes with this club that Eris normally has, and it has 2 fire cheese on it, very basically built. And you can see under her harness, she has very nice torso printing. And the head mold is similar to the one that Tormach has, which I'll show you in just a sec. And here is the torso detailing and leg detailing, and the back detailing in the back of the face. And that is Laella, our first ever lioness. And the next character we have here is Tormach, aka Panther, which we all know by now, or should know. He has a crossbow, which I do kind of have a problem with, or everybody's saying that this part is the loose part, that part right here. But honestly, I can snap that in easily, and it goes in easily. So I don't see what the problem is there. And so there is what he looks like with this harness piece on. And remove all that. And you've kind of got the similarity between the torsos on Laella and her dad. That's right, I said dad. There's the torso printing on Tormach. Looks a little bit similar to the one on Laella, except she's a girl and he's a guy. So yeah. And he's the first ever tiger that we have right now until next year. So yeah, that's his torso printing, and there is his head. And a better look at his leg printing, and then the back of his face and the back of the torso. And that is Tormach. Moving on to our last set of characters, we have two villains. We have Voom Voom and Stelfor, and no need to take off their harnesses, I don't think, really. You can see it'd be kind of hard to see, but you can see that the harness is translucent, and he's the one that comes with the one translucent hand and no other translucent body parts other than the harness. And you can see the face detailing there and the back detail with the harness in there. And then here is his weapon, and he does carry a stick as well. That is Stelfor. As for Voom Voom here, he's different, as he is a vulture. He has one double-sided face, as you can see. No need to take off his harness either, but you do need to take off his wings as he is back detailing. And he has a translucent leg, but no translucent arm or any other ligament or body part. And here is his two weapons that he gets. He gets two axes. So yeah, that's all the characters. Let's go on to the main set. You notice how I've changed the studio here, so it's better to fit the next part of the set in. And this is the gate to the Phoenix Temple. And as you can see, it has these opening doors here and some extra phoenix wings. You got the fire and some shrubbery here. And this is the part I wanted to mention to all of you. I kind of see your point now. Let's just get a figure here, and I'll show you. There is no possible way that a figure can possibly get over this wall. Not even climbing, because this thing is supposedly on Mount Kavora. Only the phoenixes and the heroes have access to it. So therefore, there is no way you could get in. A hunter could get into it, unless they keep the door open for some reason and they sneak in. There's no other way. So yeah, you could use imagination if you really wanted to, but I want to keep it accurate, and there's no possible way. Just to clarify that. And then here's the chi pool that you get. It's a separate build. It's like 4 or 5 chi there. So yeah, that's that. And there is the spot where the Phoenix Temple will sit. And there are these two spots right here. And yeah, you got stickers on either side that are identical. Both sides are identical to the set, or to the main part. So yeah, let's get on to the main part. We gotta get on there. Alright, so here is the main part of the set. And this is the awesomest part of the set. And this start off, you can put a character up here in the head. That is where they are going to control the main part of the function of the set when it takes off. And you'll see the functions that I will show you clearly in better detail. And yeah, just put the characters right here, arm the missiles, and as you can see, they have identical sides that flop up and down. Kill Ella. And you can see the lion parts right there from the Ultra builds. You can see where the Phoenix Temple will land in the gate part of the set. Gate part. And then there's a sticker right there. And then there's the two parts right there, which I'll show you. And then the other side with tormach on it. And now it's time for the feature presentation. I'm going to have to be really careful doing this. As you can see, there is a lever back there, which does its job perfectly. And yeah, now I am going to turn this into fire chief power mode. So what you do is you carefully lift it up and move the lever this way. You can see how it works. And I knew that part was going to come off. And you can fly, and I made it where they don't flop up and down. I think it's meant to, but it's better that way because it's constantly flopping up and down. The balls will fall out. And yeah, you can see a closer look at the head and the cockpit where the characters sit. And so, and a back look at where all the Technic comes into play. And really all the Technic is covered up when you convert the set. So you have no doing to worry about. So, yeah. And there's some stickers on the side here. It's really hard to get on camera. But yeah. I'm going to put this back in... wait, I got one more feature to show you. Before I put this back in the other mode. As you can see, hope you can see this, but there's a lever, or a button. There's a lever under here. There's a little orange thing right there. And when you lift or push that, this happens. Bomb drop. And yeah, you can reload them by putting them, let me just convert this back into the regular mode real quick. I've got to be really careful. Things are starting to fall apart easily. Things are really starting to fall apart. And that's not good. So just gonna get this back carefully into fire chief power mode. And there is some stickers. It's really hard to do. Okay, I've got it. Phew. Struggled there for like 5 minutes. So, yeah. Put this back on because it fell off. Yeah. Now, I'll meet you back for the ratings. Here's a closer look at how you put the bombs in. And yeah, that's just how you put them in there. Just a closer look at how you do it. Now I'll meet you for the ratings. Okay, on to the ratings for the Phoenix Flying Fire Temple. And overall, gonna have to give this set a 9.5 because even though it's really awesome, it's really fragile, as I just found out. and my friends have been telling me. I was trying to go on and make the ratings a few minutes ago, and I was carrying both the main part and the gate and dropped the gate and had to rebuild every single part of the gate. Yeah, I know that sounds ridiculous, but I actually took everything apart and put it back together. So, yeah, now it's put back together. I learned my lesson. And that's how you fit the Phoenix temple in there, and that's how it looks. So, yeah, please comment, subscribe, and hope you've enjoyed this review. Hope you'll pick this up. It's $120, and it does come with the 3 instruction books, just to let you know. So, yeah, please comment, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.